So I was having a conversation with my coach last week, and I got a little human. What I mean by that is, I got really angry at him. Not really at him, but he keeps telling me, you should call me and you should yell and scream at me when you're not happy with your lot in life or with something that's going on. And I mean, last week, one thing hit another thing, and then another thing hit another thing, and I mean, I just felt like I lost complete control of my week, of my time, and I was irritated, and I was frustrated, and I was mad, and I called him up, and I ran him up one side of the flagpole and down another because I was mad. I was angry, and I was not happy with some certain things that were going on that I had allowed. It was my fault. But I needed to process it out with him so that I could step back and see that the reason I was mad in the first place, or the reason I was shifted, was because I wasn't doing some things that I used to be really good at doing. It's almost like I had lost some of the things that were habits in my life that I held on to. And somewhere in the past year or two, I just seemed to have let go of some of those habits. I read a book. Most of you probably know the book Atomic Habits. It's a fantastic book. But it made something very clear to me when I read it. We put a quote out on LinkedIn a couple of days ago that if you don't like where you are, change it. You're not a tree. You're not rooted into where you can't change. All of us have the ability to change. You got to figure out what needs to change to give you more fulfillment. You are where you are because you got yourself there. It ain't on anybody else. So understand that it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to have fear. These are all very normal. And people are so afraid to live through them. Do it. Live through them. Let it out. Have a heyday with it. But at the end of the day, remember this. You're still not a tree. If you don't like where you are, change. Because you're not a tree. You're not rooted. You don't have to stay there and figure it out. Move. Because if you get moving, you'll get more out of yourself than you've ever gotten out of yourself before. And when you take yourself to that point, everything around you changes, and it changes for the better.